Right now on Vegas Revealed, thousands of basketball fans are Vegas bound. We reveal some new and unique viewing options as March Madness tips off.
In March Mayhem, March Madness, college basketball, I think, has become such a fun event for the city of Las Vegas and just for sporting in general.
Plus, how Formula One and the Sphere have influenced change and renovations at a nearby resort.
A hotel pool where locals are welcome. New Edition extends the group's Vegas engagement. And new homes for some longtime Vegas productions.
All that and more this week on Vegas Revealed.
Vegas Revealed, presented by Level Up Law, starts now.
Welcome, everyone, to Vegas Revealed. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dana Roselli, along with Sean McAllister.
And we're starting this week, Dana, with sports news because March Madness is upon us. And this is one of those times of year when sports fans absolutely flood Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh. We had one of our listeners write us and say, we have a Vegas fan group where we all exchange ideas on where to go during March Madness in Vegas. And I thought that was so interesting. And so many people come into town and you wonder, is it bigger than the Super Bowl? But there are multiple games. So
so
there's many games.
Multiple games, multiple weekends. This is a long tournament, but it's this first weekend of games when it's just wall-to-wall action, and that's what attracts the most fans here to the Strip.
I know. So we have some ideas for you if you're in town, because you might want to hop around, go to different spots, or you want to plant yourself in one spot. You can do that too. In fact, first, we're going to stop over at the stadium at the Venetian Palazzo.
College basketball, I think, has become such a fun event for the city of Las Vegas and just for sporting in general. So I think being able to come to Las Vegas and experience these events over the course of 3 days with your friends and family is really nice to see in the city. And you've seen everything we've done with sports here in Las Vegas. This is just another level. Well, what we're calling is brackets at the stadium. What makes the stadium unique is you have over 100 TV screens really surrounding the entire venue, all different types of seating available, easily accessible bars, sports betting right out front, you name it. Everything is here right at your fingertips to be able to just enjoy a really fun day. And they'll get to enjoy all day food and beverage, great games, get their bracket busted, or maybe win some money.
The stadium really is such a great viewing location. In addition to having the games on, having great food, they're going to have arcade games, those pop shot free throw units spaced all around there. So during commercial breaks, or if your bracket gets busted early, you have something to do.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here's another idea. The fashion show. It's a mall right there on the Las Vegas Strip. I go there often, but they are bringing back this really cool attraction that people seem to love, and it's called Hoops at the Hall. Now, this is returning over in the Great Hall area. You can see some pictures here that were provided by the fashion show, and they sent over to us. Now, they're going to have over 200 basketballs suspended from the ceiling. Really cool. They have basketball hoops set up around the area, this vertical jump challenge, which is really fun. Tons of screens to watch select games during that weekend and during March Madness. So a lot of fun if you want to head over to fashion show, or maybe, fellas, if you want to, if the wife or the girlfriend wants to go shopping and you want to hang out there while they go look around, maybe dad, you want to take the teenager, all that kind of thing. It's a place for people to sit and relax.
See, you don't have to just sit on a bench and watch the mall walkers.
No,
you can sit there and take in a great game.
Do the jump challenge.
Also, a new sports bar is now open at Uncommons. This is over at 215 in Durango. If you haven't been over there, there's something new opening, it seems like every single week. And General Admission is the new sports bar that has just opened. We were over there for the grand opening, and lots of TVs. There's a DJ booth. So it's one of those sports bars that kind of transitions into having kind of a nightlife vibe at night. A great patio space, too.
Yeah, and for the first two rounds of the college basketball tournament, any guest wearing college basketball apparel will get a complimentary draft beer or glass of wine and an appetizer. So that's quite a deal. And that deal also applies for Vegas Golden Knights gear during the regular season games as well. So that's kind of cool. Always, Everyone loves a good free deal, right?
Yeah, and if you're going to be out watching games, you're going to be repping your team too.
Yeah.
So great for the college basketball tournament and for Golden Knights hockey. But there are a ton of other viewing locations around Las Vegas, as we mentioned earlier, and we're going to have a list of those for you still to come here on Vegas Revealed.
All right, let's talk about a new restaurant we went to over at the Tuscany. That's right there on Flamingo, just to the east of the Las Vegas Strip. Great property, and they have done some upgrades. I love this. We went over to the Bistecca Italian Steakhouse, and they have recently renovated a gorgeous dining room, artwork on the wall, very elevated when we went.
Yeah, and there's a great vibe in there. We had a server who was, you know how a server can really make or break your dining experience?
Yes.
Our server made our dining experience. He was great, very, knowledgeable about the menu. Also, a great wine program there.
Yeah, they have really stepped it up. And they also have a great lounge right across from the steakhouse. So that's kind of cool. Live music. And we were looking at that going, wow, this is really nice. We had never walked down to that wing of the Tuscany. So they have so much there. They even have a business center, obviously the casino. They have lounges with entertainment. But they were telling us, we were talking with some of the folks over there, and they were saying, you know what? We're kind of leveling up because so many people are coming here recently. We had a big surge during Formula One because all the journalists that were in town from around the world stayed at the Tuscany.
Yeah, so the owners over there thought, well, you know what? If we have this heightened visibility on our property, let's go through and make some renovations. Let's elevate the experience that people have when they're over here at our hotel casino. That's exactly what's happening. Bistecca is one of the early renovations that we're seeing over at the property. There's still a lot more to come.
I know. And they were also telling us that folks are going there first before they head to the Sphere, or staying there when they're in town to go to an event at the Sphere or just want to see the outside of the Sphere. Because a lot of people are coming to the town just to visually see the outside. Yeah. And so, I forgot about that. It's pretty close to the Sphere. You can take that Howard Hughes Parkway and walk right behind and end up there. So I guess that's what a lot of people are doing. So they've had this new surge, and I love that for the Tuscany.
Speaking of Formula One and the Sphere, we do have some new news about both of those, starting with Formula One. They have released a new batch of general admission tickets, 7,000 general admission tickets. And the goal here is to get more locals involved. Starting March 22nd, Nevada residents get pre-sale for these general admission tickets. They're starting at a lower ticket price.
Good.
There's also some new general admission areas that have been added for viewing along the racetrack.
I love that. They said they were going to make some changes and listen to what people had to say, and so that's great for Formula One. Also, speaking of the Sphere, well, U2 just wrapped up their run.
Yeah.
I feel like that went fast, but I feel like it was such a success, right? So many people were coming into town, or even people that lived here, and saying, I need to see you too. They created such a buzz.
They really did. And every single show, it was kind of like Adele over at the Coliseum. Every single weekend that she was performing, people were posting all over social media. There were different celebrities there all the time. Same thing went with U2 at the Sphere.
Yeah, so true. And you couldn't, stop from seeing it everywhere, even on national news, world news. It was a big deal. So, hey, we loved having U2 here. I wonder if they'll be back. And you were saying they had mentioned, which I missed, they're going to film. They did film one of their shows?
I believe they filmed a couple of their last shows, and I believe I heard that may at some point run as kind of a feature cinematic experience inside the Sphere at some point, which I think would be really cool, especially for people who missed out on getting there to see the band perform live.
Yeah, more opportunities to get inside, right? And next up this spring, we have Fish coming to perform at the Sphere, and also Dead & Company.
And you can get tickets to any Sphere shows at thespherevegas.com.
Well, there is new life being breathed into the Rio. From the new dancing lights to the rooms and restaurants, we take you inside the recent upgrades. That's next on Vegas Revealed.
But first, more Vegas locations where you can get in on the college basketball mania.
If you've experienced a slip and fall, were injured in a place of business or on a construction site, call Level Up Law. Do you have a wrongful death case or been in a motor vehicle accident, even harmed in a rideshare? Our team specializes in personal injury cases. Call Level Up Law now at 855-LEVEL-UP. Elevate your case with Level Up Law. We've got your back. Call 855-LEVEL-UP. Your journey to justice starts here. Level Up Law. Justice at your fingertips.
You are listening to and watching New Edition. They just wrapped up a run over at the Wynn Las Vegas, and they are coming back. They added 6 new performances over at the Encore Theater this July. So congratulations to New Edition. Sean, I went. Life made. What a night.
Well, listen, I know that you were so looking forward to going to see New Edition from the second that the shows were announced. How did it deliver?
Met every expectation I ever had and more. It was incredible. Yeah, what a show. And the crowd, the energy in that room. I've never seen anything like it over at the Encore Theater. It was amazing. Everyone knew every word, and they really changed it up, which was great. Some of the guys did their solo stuff and then the grouped off stuff, and then they did new edition songs. They also did some covers, which was really fun. They said, hey, we were formed in September of 1978. So then they sang September.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't
Yeah.
that cool? Yeah, so they did a lot. And then Bobby Brown was there. And, Bobby hasn't been with the group the entire time. And a lot of them have kind of come and gone and they've moved around. And that's why it's so cool they're all together for this show. But Bobby worked it, man. I mean, you got to give him credit. And everyone was like, go, Bobby. Go, Bobby. So, yeah, and I got a chance to go backstage and I met Bobby Brown. He's enjoying the run. Also got to meet Johnny Gill, who's amazing. And he was so humble and nice and just, excited to be doing shows here in Las Vegas and really excited to return in July. What incredible voices. They sounded great. If you get a chance to see New Edition, and they sold out fast.
Yeah, really quick.
Try and do that though if you want to get tickets over there at the Wynn. I have a feeling maybe after that they'll be back again. I'm not sure.
Well, if you didn't get a chance to go see them, like Dana was lucky enough to go do during this run, make your summer plans now. Well, speaking of shows, the Tropicana is going to be closing down on April 2nd to make way for the Major League Baseball Stadium. But that means that as the property closes and winds down operations, the shows that have been staged there for a long time are being relocated. And fortunately, a couple of them have found new homes.
You're looking at video of Purple Rain. What a show. It's a Prince tribute show starring Jason Derulo. He is fabulous. They've been doing the show a long, long time. It celebrates the life and legacy of Prince. And they have announced their new residency at the V Theater inside the Miracle Mile shops over at Planet Hollywood, Las Vegas. And they are excited to start that on Tuesday, March 19th. So luckily, even though they are no longer at the Trop, they have found a new home.
Also, MJ Live, the Michael Jackson tribute concert, is moving to Sahara, Las Vegas for a limited engagement that's starting on March 18th and concluding on July 28th. Those show times will take place at 7:30 each night. So we love seeing that these shows have found new homes.
Yeah, it's such good news. You always worry especially when there's long time shows like that, that means that they're selling tickets. People enjoy the show. It's a part of their Vegas vacation and we need to keep them around.
Yeah, and both MJ Live and Purple Rain, great shows with top talent.
Still to come, we head over to the Rio for a first-hand look at the newly upgraded suites.
Plus, a resort pool that's welcoming Las Vegas locals with a deal that's sure to make a splash.
And happy birthday, Carrie Underwood. Her fans surprised her with this serenade on stage at her residency show over at Resorts World.
When storms wreak havoc on your property, don't face the aftermath alone. Level Up Law is your ally in natural disaster recovery. Whether it's property damage, wind resulting in downed trees, wildfires, or water damage, our experienced team will help you. Call 855-LEVEL-UP for a free consultation. Call Level Up Law now, 855-LEVEL-UP, and take the first step toward rebuilding your life. Level Up Law, justice at your fingertips. Call today.
Welcome back to Vegas Revealed. This nighttime view of the Rio is a pretty new addition to the Las Vegas skyline.
I absolutely love driving by now and looking at the dancing lights. It caught our eye recently and really made us wonder what else is new over at the Rio.
Yeah, because the owners of the property, Dreamscape, they're really investing a lot into the Rio and going through making a lot of room renovations, also paying a lot of attention to restaurant spaces over there.
I know. And, the world famous buffet that was there for so long, people always talked about it. Visitors would come into town. Locals would go there as well.
Yeah, for years, Carnival World Buffet was rated as like the number one buffet in all of Las Vegas. But now that space that used to be Carnival World Buffet is the Canteen Food Hall with some great new additions.
I know. We went over there and we had a chance to talk with the executive chef and try some of the food.
For people who haven't been over here since it was Carnival World Buffet, what kind of experience can they expect?
A great staff, fresh food. We got Tony Luke's South Philly sandwiches, Attaboys, like a small take on an In-N-Out, fresh sushi hand rolls, chicken tenders, multiple sauces, and then our Southland burritos, bowls, salads. So it's great, a lot of options.
Food halls seem to be so much more popular lately. People like them because why? What in your opinion?
Just a wide variety of options they get in one location, one spot. They could order multiple things from multiple stalls, so it's great.
A lot of options, some healthy and then some really good hangover food too.
Yes, of course, yes.
Welcome, Canteen Food Hall. If you want to go over there, it is open Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 11 to 11.
We also got a look at the new upgraded rooms and suites over at the Rio. There's about 1,400 rooms out of the 2,500 or so total on property that have already gone through renovations.
I know, and we got to look. You're looking at one of the standard suites there, and this is so spacious. You and I were like, wow, this is a big room.
I mean, for a standard room, it's a great size.
It really is. Then we went into one of the one-bedroom suites. Look at this. I thought it was really nice, especially for the price point. We were looking up like what it cost. I mean, obviously it's going to change, depends on when you're coming. But even around the March Madness time, rooms were like what, $60? The standard, and then
there's some really good deals right now. If you go on to the Rio's website, it could be one of the best values in Las Vegas.
I know,
to be honest.
Yeah, and they're redoing the pool too. So they said there's a lot to come, and that should be ready soon, very soon, if not already. Because we went about, a week and a half ago. So should be done by now.
Yeah, so lots of changes already taking place over at the Rio and lots more still to come. Dana, speaking of resort pools, Las Vegas locals always want to know, are there pools out there that welcome us locals?
I know, and it's not too common, actually. I mean, of course, there are the hotel pool clubs and the day clubs and the parties and all that kind of thing. And that's open to anyone. You wait in line, you make your reservation, all that kind of thing. But Virgin Hotel Las Vegas sent us a press release, and I thought we have to tell everyone about this deal. They are now allowing non-hotel guests and locals to their pool for a $25 day pass. I love this.
I mean, that's great for a day pass, and that's just part of the deal. Mm-hmm. There are also cabanas available for $50. You can reserve a cabana Sunday through Friday with a Nevada ID, and a cabana reservation gets you 4 day passes as well. $50 for 4 day passes.
That is such a good deal. And, they have their normal food and beverage program out there, and you can spend the whole day out there and have a really nice time. I think it's a great idea. Why not? So Virgin Hotels Las Vegas, we like that you're offering the locals an option, and they did say also that they were going to be making an announcement for an adults-only pool soon. So we'll wait to hear what they have to say about that.
Ooh, Virgin Hotels, we'll be seeing you this summer.
Up next, Kylie Minogue and Christina Aguilera will welcome a new headliner at Voltaire.
But first, more March Mania viewing options here in Las Vegas.
The Vegas Revealed podcast is now on TV. Join Dana Rosselli and Sean McAllister for entertainment news, buzzworthy conversations, first-hand Vegas experiences, and insider tips. Vegas Revealed, presented by Level Up Law. Weekends on Fox 5.
And you got your drink of choice here? What is this?
This is a little protein drink made with Kettle One and pineapple. That is a epic moment for me. I just want to know, will that get me in everywhere I need to go? I got the damn key to the Strip. Open the door, let me get me a table. I got the key to the Strip.
You're looking at Belle de Nuit over at the Venetian's Voltaire. This is a show that you can go see for $75 on the off days. And when I say the off days, I mean when Kylie Minogue isn't there and Christina Aguilera. So if you just want to go relax and check out Voltaire, which is a beautiful new space over there at the Venetian, this might be the show for you.
Yeah, the first time I stepped into that theater, I was told by somebody who'd been there before, they were like, just be prepared, film yourself walking in because you are going to have a reaction.
I know.
And I did have a reaction. I was like, oh my word.
Yeah, it's a mix of like a nightclub and a theater all in one. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, so Kylie Minogue, of course, was the first headliner announced over at Voltaire. She is going to be back April 26th, 27th, and then again the weekend of May 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, and she is just blowing up, right? Her music is topping charts. She's getting awards. We love that for Kylie. So many people have loved her show there. Christina Aguilera is also coming back as well in April, and she's got dates through August if you want to go see Christina. But newly announced is Jason Derulo.
Yeah, Jason Derulo going to be bringing what he's calling, what he's billing as like a once-in-a-lifetime experience over at Voltaire. Up close, personal. You're going to hear his hits. You're going to see his dance moves. And if you've been over to that theater, the entertainers are literally like right there, close enough to touch.
Yeah, he's great. I started following him on Instagram when he announced, and I was like, oh, he's really funny too. I really like him. You know, everyone knows his music, especially he's got great branding because he always says his name in the song, right? Jason
he does.
Derulo.
It's really smart.
Yeah. So we look forward to seeing what Jason's going to do over there. We put in a request for an interview, so hopefully we'll chat with Jason here on Vegas Revealed.
Fingers crossed. Jason Derulo will be performing select dates over at Voltaire May 17th through July 27th.
Hey, thanks for joining us, everyone. If you want to listen to our audio podcast, you can. It's available on all podcast platforms. We'd appreciate that you subscribe. And of course, if you can, and if you like it, give us 5 stars.
And we'll see you back here on Fox 5 next weekend for more Vegas Revealed.